channel, Brandy Plans. Today we're going to be doing the pre-plan in my Happy Planner, custom planner for the week of April 19th to the 25th. This is a collab video with a bunch of other planner friends, so I'm going to just give them a bit of a shout out here. So we have Let's Plan It Together, which is Amanda, Planning with Amber, Christina Plans, Ilza Planned It, Kate 17 Plans or Bullet and Stickies, Kristen Plans, Run with Craft Scissors, which is Leslie, Little Hoop Plans, which is Kisa, Planner Nina Cricket, Sassy Stephanie, and Teresa B Plans. So I am so excited to see all their videos. This is going to be my video. The theme is spring, and April showers bring me flowers and rain in the spring, and so I thought it would be super fun to use this rain kit from Green Darner Design, which is a Canadian shop. I'm a Canadian girl, so I'd like to use some of my Canadian shops. And then I'm going to use this wiggle that I got in like one of the sales from SPC. So this is my planner that I use to journal in. So I kind of lay the boxes down willy-nilly, which you will see in a minute. We decided to do a tag, like a springtime kind of tag, which I made up. I just pulled some questions off of, I'm just going to white out my date dots with a white out that works. Let's find one. Here it is. A spring tag, and I just found some questions on the internet about springtime and kind of put them together, and we're all gonna just kind of answer them if we can and if we have time, and just whatever ones come to our mind. So the first question is, do you like spring? Why and why not? So the answer to that for me is yes, I like spring. I like spring because it's the end of winter. I do not like winter. It is my least favorite season. It's because, again, I live in Canada and it is freezing cold, and I am not a huge fan of the cold. And I love when the snow stops flying and you have to worry about driving in the snow and it's just rain. Okay, I'm gonna use these date covers, these rainbow date covers from the kit. But I think I'm actually going to use some glitter headers first. Let's put the pink ones down. Yes, let's put the pink glitter headers down, and then we're going to put overlays over top of them. That's my plan. So the answer is yes, I like spring. And the reason why is because it's the end of winter. 2, list some signs of spring from where you live. It stopped snowing. Now I say that with bated breath because it does still kind of snow. It finally melts when it lands on the ground because it is too warm for it to stick. So that to me spells spring. So it can like snow, but it never stays on the ground or accumulates on the road. And thank goodness, because that's enough of that. However, I will say that sometimes in the spring is when we get the majority of our really nasty snowstorms. And that is because you get so much rain first, and then the weather cools down, freezes, so then you get like a layer of ice. And then after it freezes, it snows on top of it. So you can't see the layer of ice. Yes, that part sucks. So yeah, then the other thing about spring where I live is that it gets really slushy. So like everything is like wet and damp and kind of slushy and mucky. And it stays that way, I want to say like till May, like mid-May. And brown, like our flowers and stuff don't usually start coming up until, like they start poking out of the ground, other than tulips, of course. But they usually don't like get like a big show until May, at least. Which I guess is where like April showers bring spring flowers, or May flowers comes from. I think this is really cute. What is the weather typically like during the spring where you live? So there's a very funny meme on Facebook of how you have to dress for the weather in spring in Canada. So literally the weather is all 4 seasons in spring. And I literally am not joking. So you can go from being -10 and snowing one day to like +15 the next day, which feels like short weather to us, to like freezing rain the next day, to like, yeah, to like just a casual jacket weather. Okay, I think I'm gonna use It Can't Rain All the Time as my theme sticker. Yeah, I think that's the one I'm gonna use for sure. Okay, so let's put, I have 8 full boxes, so let's put, I guess just the rainbow first. Do rainbow first, then girl, maybe? Sometimes it's hard to pick which ones you're gonna use. So yeah, the weather here changes all the time and literally can change through the day. So like I wear my winter jacket to drive my kids to school. Then by the time I even get home and the sun has come up, I can take that off for a sweater. And then by the time I go get them in the afternoon, I can have the air conditioning on in my car because it's so hot. Because we're so used to the cold weather that we feel like +10 is +25 for us. This is all Celsius too, for all you guys that are in America. So yeah, it definitely, it varies, that's for sure. So spring weather is all types of weather, nonstop, all the time. So anything from like -15 to +15, basically, is what spring weather is like where I live. What outdoor activities, question 4, what outdoor activities do you enjoy doing in the spring? I love to garden. I would say that's probably my favorite thing that I do. I'm gonna use these bow headers from this Rose Colored Day Wiggle. Super cute, all rainbow, love rainbow. So I love to garden. I love to put gnomes in my garden. I have a pond in my backyard that I built. So basically I like to play in that and like fix that up and kind of fiddle around with that. I like to dig in my flower beds. I like to dig over my little garden plot, which is like these 4 boxes that my husband has made for me. And of course, this year was a big year because I took my kids, my parents have a lake cabin, and so I took my kids out there to learn to finally ride their bikes. So they're kind of getting into biking. They prefer to scooter, so they each have scooters, so we go out on their scooters. And then I love going out to watch my boys. They get to play like outdoor soccer and stuff. I feel like that did not go down very straight. We're gonna leave it. That looks so cool. Okay, I'm really super happy with that. Okay, we're gonna put the bottom washi down next. And it's just this like rainbow, which will be nice because I'm gonna put overlays over top of it as well. Like the rainbow overlays. It's gonna look so pretty. I love the rainbow overlays with the rain. So yeah, so those are the outdoor activities. I spend a lot of time in my garden, just fussing around. And I like to like, I don't know, do things like, this did not come off well, so we're gonna try to salvage it a little bit. Get rid of that piece. So I like to, like build things in my garden. So me and my mom tend to take on like one big project in my garden every year. And so like one year we built a pergola, like a half pergola. I know that sounds silly, but I needed it to re-root a eaves trough. Got a line there. So I did that one year. And then one year I did We did the pond, like we built the pond, and then Mom helps me reorganize my plants because I don't actually know all the names of my plants. I wish I did know all the names of my plants, but I don't. So she helps me with that. And so, yeah, we always do kind of like a spring project, or we like talk about what our spring projects are gonna be, because both of us just love to tinker around in our gardens and reorganize stuff and that kind of stuff. So I would say that's my favorite thing to do outside during the springtime. What holidays do you celebrate during the spring? Which is your favorite spring holiday? And what is it about that holiday and why is it your favorite? All right, so I really do love Easter. I would consider St. Patrick's Day a spring holiday. So I celebrate St. Patrick's Day. We celebrate Easter. And May long weekend, which is Victoria Day here, but most people don't actually celebrate it as Victoria, like Queen Victoria Day. We celebrate it as May long weekend. And basically May long weekend is, in Canada, the start of camping season. Long story short, that's why it's celebrated. Everybody and whoever they know who likes to camp, which is pretty much most of the people I know, get out their trailers, their tents, their whatever, and they head out and get a camping spot and they start the camping season. And there are pictures of camping on May long with snow because it notoriously snows on May long and or rains you out. Like the weather usually is either really good or not good at all. I love how this is turning out. I hope you guys love this too. Okay, let's do the sidebar. And then, oh, it's just so pretty. Let's do the sidebar. I always have to white out the one little corner edge there. So my favorite holiday is May long weekend. I like Easter, don't get me wrong, like Easter. I think it's super fun, but it would not be my favorite. I'm gonna try to put this up as high as I can. Oh, this one here. And it's crooked. This is what happens when I talk. I have trouble putting down my stickers appropriately and on the line. It says it can't rain all the time. And it's got all the little rain cards in the, I love it, I love it, love it. Rain, rain, rain. Okay, so yes, it always rains on May long, always, notoriously, and or snows. So my one cousin has a picture of him and his little kiddos, and they went camping with his wife, and they're all in snowsuits, like big little puffy kid snowsuits, and they're all camping. It's really, really cute. I really like it. It's so funny. All right, so I have, oh, let's do this week because there's no dinners in this kit. So I like to track on my sidebar my dinners and my habits, and I'm only currently tracking 2 habits. So I will put habit trackers down for 2 habits. Yeah, so May long, just because I really like camping and I love going to the lake. And May long is the weekend that we go and put the dock into the lake at my parents' cabin. And that means boating weather, and I love to go boating. So yeah, it always makes me very excited. So next question, number 6. What is your favorite spring flower and why? My favorite spring flower is a crocus. It's native to Canada and or Alberta, as far as I know. I could be totally wrong about that. If I'm wrong about that, leave a comment below because I would like to know. But it's the first flower to bloom in my garden, always, because it blooms early. It blooms in May, or like early May, end of April. It's already coming out of the ground and already has flowers on it. And it is special to me, and the reason I love it so much is that when I first started a garden, way back when I was 20, I'm a lot older than 20 now, my grandma, to start my garden, gave me all of her excess plants. I have no idea what I'm putting here yet. We're gonna leave it. I don't know what I'm putting there yet. We're gonna think about it. All right. Let us, what are we going to do next? Okay, let's start our crazy patterned thing. So my grandma gave me all my plants, and I felt very honored. And yeah, so she was culling her garden, and therefore she wanted to get rid of a bunch of plants. And my grandmother, who is now 94 this year. It's crazy that she's 94, but my grandmother, who's 94, she has this amazing green thumb, like amazing green thumb. And so I like, you couldn't kill the plants, basically. She could keep anything alive. And so I thought it was pretty awesome that, I feel like these checklists are backward. Oh no, there they go. Little crystal raindrops. Super cute. Love them. Okay, I was just seeing if she has any flags. Okay, I can't use that. There's littles here. I tend not to use the littles. Okay, I have those. These, there's no flags. Okay, let's put down deco. No, let's put down a quarter box. And then we'll put down deco. Yep. Makes me super happy. Okay, I really like that. So, yeah. So that's my favorite flower. That's why I love it. It reminds me of my grandmother. When I moved houses, I actually took my crocus that my grandmother gave me and gave it to my mother to plant in her garden until I could come back and get it to put in my garden. And my mom killed my crocus, guys. She killed it. Dead. Killed my crocus dead. I was so sad. Yeah, I was really, really sad. I don't like that there. Let's put this here. Sorry, you can hear my husband and my boys chitty-chatting downstairs. They're very vocal. You can't really keep them quiet. Okay, we're gonna put this here. And then let's put another piece of deco down. All right, so next question, number 7. Do you do spring cleaning, and what does that look like for you? The answer is yes. Again, I do spring cleaning. Let's put the books there. That's really cute. I really like that. Okay, let's put a quarter box first. So spring cleaning, to me, I actually declutter my house quarterly. So that to me is spring cleaning because I basically clean every day anyway. So I'm gonna put that cloud like in an angle. So because I basically clean every day, I don't consider that, like, I don't really do a deep clean of my house. And I'm not sure if that's because I have kids and I can't be bothered. I hate cleaning and I hate deep cleaning. So for me, spring cleaning is I declutter my house. So I, for the longest time, have had very big issues with clutter and the fact that it like drives me bananas and I don't like it. I want it out of my life. And so when my son was little, my youngest son, when he was a baby, I noticed how big of a mental health impact the clutter had on me. Like it really did mess with my mind quite significantly. And so I needed it out of my life. So I purged and went through my entire home when my kids were very little and minimized everything in our house. I wanted nothing that was not relevant to what I needed and wanted in my house. And then to maintain that now, I do a quarterly declutter. So I'll go through a couple rooms in the house to declutter. And so I guess that would be my spring cleaning. But again, I do it quarterly, so I don't know if it's like relevant that it's just in the spring, because it's not just springtime that I do that, right? So I'm not really sure if I do a spring cleaning, because I kind of do it every season, if that makes sense. I feel like that was a long explanation for that particular question, but yeah, that's what I do. That's how I manage this stuff in my home, because I hate clutter. If you guys are ever wondering about like a decluttering journey, or like, I guess minimalism is like the new trend that they're calling it. I just call it declutter, put in what matters. I follow Ali Kazaza, and she has been inspirational to me, and as well as Josh Beckhurst. Those are all people that you can follow that have been helpful to me when I decided to start decluttering things in my house. So if you're just looking for resources or anything to help you, I would recommend those two people. Next question. Do you celebrate the changing of the seasons? And do you celebrate the changing of the seasons? If so, how? I guess kind of. I like to put out seasonal decor in my house. I've just started doing this recently. And I slowly like to collect kind of seasonal decor. So I usually do like winter is like winter Christmas kind of decor. And then summer, I haven't quite figured out how I'm doing summer. And then I do fall. I have a lot of fall. I love fall decor, like the pumpkins and all that stuff. So spring, I do have like a couple things. Like I have like a Easter kind of wreath that I made out of eggs. Not real eggs, fake eggs. And that kind of stuff. So I would say that that's how I celebrate. We do celebrate Easter, but because I'm working almost every Easter, we don't actually do it at my house. My mom always hosts Easter. And so, yeah, I just never really host Easter. So, yeah, I guess that would be, I do celebrate it in like seasonally decorating my house. That would be the only thing that I would do for the changing of the seasons. I'm just trying to find my deco. See, this is supposed to be a talking box. I guess put it like that. Yeah, I think so. I guess. Put this one at the bottom. So that's the only thing I do to change the seasons or celebrate the seasons. Do you plant a garden? If so, how does this look like? What does this look like for you? What do you plant and how? Wow. Okay. I made up these questions, so I should be okay with answering them. The answer is yes. I do plant a garden. I have 4 garden boxes that my husband built for me. I think because he really wanted me to plant a garden. I plant, and I can tell you because I actually don't really vary a whole bunch in this particular department. So I plant peas, carrots, beets, beans, either green or yellow. I don't care. It changes by the season. Onions, potatoes, pumpkins, and corn. Yeah, that is what I plant. It's pretty. It doesn't ever change. That's what I plant. And it's because I know that it'll grow. So as long as I know it'll grow, then perfect. That is just super. Okay. All that is down. Now, what are we putting over here, team? So I have one more full box. So I'm gonna use that, but I think next week work goals, oh, let's just put odds and ends. Odds and ends. That's what this will be. Odds and ends. So normally some kits have like that extra box, like full box. This kit does not have it. And therefore, I'm not able to put it down. So that's why I'm using this. So that's what I plant. I love gardening. I love picking the vegetables from my garden. I think it's super fun. Let's put some overlays down. This is what it looks like. I absolutely love it. I think it's stunning and beautiful. And we are going to put down overlays now. So I'm just gonna throw the overlays on in no particular pattern. So, except for I'm pretty sure I don't actually have enough for every box. Yeah, so we're gonna have to kind of figure that out a little bit, but we'll figure it out in a sec. So yeah, so that's my story. I'm just making sure, what do you plant and how? So I plant traditional like plants. I don't like to start my plants inside. This is the first year. So this year I've decided to start tomatoes inside. So normally I would purchase an already started tomato plant. But this year I really wanted to give it a try to start my own. So I've decided to start my own tomato plants this year, which I've never done before. So I'm kind of excited to see how it's gonna look. Yeah, so we'll see. We'll see how it's gonna look. I hope it goes well, but I've never done it before, so I don't know if it's gonna go well or not. I am trying to do a full overlay with headers on this box over here. I've never done it before. We'll see how it turns out. I'm a big fan of trying new things and having no idea what I'm doing and letting it just go with the flow. You guys will have to let me know if you think it looks okay or not. I definitely, you can see the lines, so that kind of bothers me a little bit. And I have a feeling it's not gonna go all the way to the bottom. So, do we put another one on it? I don't really like that. Good to know for next time, obviously. So the next question is, what is your favorite springtime memory? So it's not really, that's a summer memory. I'm trying to think of a springtime memory. I do remember planting a huge garden with my mom every year. Like we would plant, like I grew up on a farm, so we planted tons and tons and tons of potatoes, like rows and rows and rows of potatoes. So yeah, I would say planting the garden and weeding the garden, because it was our job to weed the garden as well. So I just put a header on the top and the bottom. See, that's better than the full box, because you can't really see the rain clouds underneath that full box now. Okay. And then I'm just gonna put overlays over all the glitter headers. So I'm gonna do that next. I'm sure I have one more. Oh, here it is. That's what I was looking for. So yeah, I would say that that's my favorite springtime memory, is planting the garden with my mom, or picking flowers from the garden. So Mom would often just give us a pair of scissors and send us out to the garden in May to pick whatever we wanted. Like, we were allowed so many things. And then we bring them in and make our own bouquets with them on the kitchen table. So that was kind of special, that I got to do that. But yeah, I loved planting the garden, even though it was work, technically, like we were out there working. But it didn't really feel like work to me because, yeah, we were planting the garden. So I don't know, it just meant more to me. All right, I'm a little concerned. Let's do every other one with this, and then we're gonna use those half. Or should we just use, let's just use the half double box. So it comes with these like half ones, but if you pull them off, you can sometimes get both of them at the same time. I'm gonna put them on the other headers to jazz them up a little sparkle, because I truly believe you can never have enough sparkle in your planner. All right, next question. Where do you enjoy going during the spring? My favorite place to go lately, to be honest, with the pandemic and the fact that we can't go anywhere, is the lake. So yeah, I would say the lake is my favorite place to go. Like I said, May long, we always go camping. Put the dock in. Where else do I like to go? My front yard. Is that boring? That's probably boring. But it's true. I really like staying at home and just playing in my yard during the springtime. It's fun to kind of get out there and get my hands dirty. So yeah, I would say, yeah, the lake or my front yard. It's kind of boring though, but it's true. That's where I like to go. What do you look for in a spring sticker kit or washi tape or planner? Oh, I love this question. Spring, florals, all the flowers, all the little tiny cute pastel creatures, like all the cute pastel creatures. I love them so much. Okay, let's put bottom washi on next. Okay, let's do this big one. We're gonna put this at the top. And then I'm debating whether I want to put the bows underneath it, or if I want to put the bows at the top. Decisions. Because I could put the bows up here, and that would look really cool. Or I could use some really cute washi tape at the top. And part of me is see, I am not an expert at this planning thing. Just to let you know, I just really like doing it. Okay, let us look, because I have this really fun rainbow washi tape, which definitely needs to go up here. All right, well that solved that problem. Because it's almost as if it was meant for this kit. With all the colors, yeah. Watch me tear my planner. I did that once in one of my videos. Oh my gosh, it was terrible. Terrible and fun all at the same time. Because it's not a good video unless you do something dramatic on camera. Which, I have torn my planner. I have peeled back stickers before. I have, yeah, this is definitely not a do this planner video. This is a watch me fail and try not to copy my failures. And look at all my pretty stickers, because I love to watch people plan with me. I love it. I think it's so fun. Springtime planners. I use my same planners all through the year, so I don't really have a springtime planner. I do like floral planners. I will say that. I am a huge sucker for florals. And I love like yeah, I love anything with like little animals or florals or anything like that. Yeah, wins my heart every time. I love them. I think that they're amazing. So that would be my pick. What is your favorite season, and where does spring rank from your favorite to the least favorite, and why? Favorite season is summer. No doubt about it. I love summer. I love being in the beach. I love being warm. I love boating. I love camping. I love the heat. Least favorite season is the opposite of summer, which is winter, because I don't like the cold. I don't like being cold. I don't like the weather. I don't like driving in the snow. I think I could handle the cold more if I didn't have to drive in the snow. I would definitely say that that is one of the things that drives me most crazy, is that I'm gonna put this at the top like that. Oh my gosh, I love this. Let's throw some functional. So I have all these little like dots, so I am gonna put them on, but I kind of want to see if any of this, so I have like a workout. So I track how I move my body. So I consider that working out, because they don't have a sticker that says move my body. They have a workout sticker. So we're gonna put that here. And then I do laundry almost every day of the week. So we're gonna put it just here for fun. And then I do groceries on Tuesday. I plan in this planner on Wednesdays. So we're gonna put that down here. I'm gonna put the Starbucks run on Friday, because that's when I work. I will not have a lazy day this week. I usually don't have a lazy day. I will definitely sleep in, hopefully, on Saturday. So we're gonna put sleep in there. Target date, play outside, in my feelings, work. Oh, I have this really pretty weekend banner. We are gonna put that down if I don't wreck it. So we're gonna put that right here. Oh, that's beautiful. So pretty, so pretty. I think that's all I'm gonna use for that. I have this really fun coffee cup, so we'll put that there for Coffee Monday. Do I want to use any more of the food? I don't think so. I am gonna put this star here. Bow can go here. Oh, meals can go here. Trash. I want to use a different trash. Okay, I think that's all I'm going to use on that page. And then I have this really cute, cute heart. I'm going to put here. Star. Go there. She has these really pretty bows. So I'm gonna put them down in the boxes. Oh, I should get back to the questions. Okay, sorry. So yes, so winter is my least favorite. Summer is my favorite. Then I would say fall. So it goes summer, fall, spring, winter. I prefer fall over spring, although they are kind of close, because I don't like the wetness of spring, like the rain and the slushy and that kind of stuff. But fall and spring are really, really close in my personal opinion. Yeah, it's hard to pick between the two of them, because I do like them kind of equally. But yeah, if I was to pick, I would definitely say that fall was over spring, if I had to pick between them. But summer is hand down my favorite, by all means. Oh, look, there's this really cute bow here. Let's put a bow here. Cute. Okay, I think that's all I'm gonna use on the icons for now. All right, so let's look back. I have all the glitter headers still. I have the date covers. I have a Monday to Friday, some checklists, and some icons. I have most of my littles. I don't actually use littles very much. I do use the weekend headers. And I have some boxes, a weekend banner, and some planners and stuff. And then from the Wiggles, I still have some headers. I still have a Monday to Sunday. I still have the food icons, most of the basic icons, circle icons, some words, some half box overlays, little tiny chunks of washi, which I don't think I would use them, and all the little stars. But I am going to use some of these little stars. We'll see. Just around the questions out, what do you enjoy most about doing the spring collab? I love the planner community, and I thoroughly enjoy sharing people's plan with me's and stories, and I love listening about other people's lives, and I love seeing stickers, and I love seeing people put them down differently, and yeah, I just really, really enjoy it. And I feel kind of honored to be let in to the community. I didn't think that this hobby of like taping and planning would turn really into anything. And I actually just still really, really love doing it, and I love watching other people do it, and I'm just really honored to be able to do this with all these other women. So you will definitely see a link down below for all the other women's channels. You will be able to check them out on Instagram, give them your love, subscribe, tell them what you think. I'm sure that they would be honored to hear from you. I'm honored that you even watch my little tiny channel. It means the world to me, and I just wanted to thank everybody in the collab for letting me join and letting me participate, and everybody that watches this video for doing that, because it really is joyful to me, and I really do love doing it. So as long as I love doing it, you're gonna still get videos from me. And all the fun little antics that happen in between, like my kids interrupting and the lawnmowers outside and all that jazz. Anyway, this is how it turned out. I hope you guys love it. I hope you enjoyed all the springtime kits. I'm gonna give you the famous Viv kind of wiggle, I guess. Since I'm in a happy planner, it's not in a planner. I'll give you a little bit of a close-up. I think it turned out so cute. It's definitely sparkly, which is what I love. As always, I hope that you guys will like and subscribe and tell a friend, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.